Hi there, my name is Lisa Wheeler. I'm a naturopath who specialises in hormonal disorders. Chances are that you found me because yourself or someone close to you is suffering from terrible fatigue and you're searching for an answer. Well, let me give you a little bit more information first, then let me tell you exactly what you can do to find out whether you have a hormonal imbalance or an adrenal imbalance causing your fatigue, and then what you can do about it. Fatigue is such a debilitating symptom to have, and sometimes it can just come from trying to do too much. The eternal perfectionist trying to have a career, a family, a marriage, a beautiful home, friendships, and we can have such high expectations of ourselves that sometimes something has to give. And that thing that gives way can be our adrenal glands. Initially we might think that we're just being lazy, or we didn't sleep well, and if we can just catch up on the weekend, we'll be right. But it's more than that. If you have pushed things too hard for too long, then you could have upset that delicate hormonal balance, and now you have a very genuine physical reason for feeling as bad as you do. So along with the fatigue, at times there can be other hormonal symptoms. There could be things like mood swings, irritability, depression, anxiety, or even crying all the time. Physically, there could be weight gain, especially around the midsection. And if you're in your fertile years, then problems like heavy, painful, or irregular periods can be a problem. In menopause, often there are things like fluid retention, sugar cravings, muscle weakness, hot flushes and night sweats. There are many symptoms that show that our hormones and our adrenal glands are just not quite right. So our adrenal glands sit just above our kidneys, and they're made up of two distinct parts. So one governs the fight or flight part of the nervous system and is responsible for producing adrenaline. The other part secretes an entirely different group of hormones called corticosteroids, which they help with our energy production, our metabolism, fluid balance, inflammation, allergies, and our immune system, and they can even affect our mood. So when we're not very stressed and things are going along quite fine, this system runs in perfect balance and all is well. But once we're under stress, and especially when that stress is extreme, unusual, or long-lasting, the adrenals can end up having an abnormal response and have either deficient or excessive hormone secretion, which not only affects some very important systems in our body, it also alters our ability to deal with the stress that caused the response in the first place, so we just can't win. So one of the symptoms of adrenal problems is excessive fatigue. So let me tell you, this is not laziness. It's not a lack of willpower or self-discipline. It is quite possible that there is a genuine physical problem that, once discovered and treated, can have you back bouncing with the energy that you know you should have naturally. We're all individual, and that is where knowing your own personal hormone and adrenal profile can be essential in identifying where the problem is that could be causing your fatigue. For many people, it is not just one symptom that is causing them to search for answers, but it's a multitude of symptoms of varying degrees that make life so difficult. So what can we do about it? As you probably know, there are all types of remedies, treatments and potions that all claim to balance hormones and have you raring to go. And they work for some, but not for others. So rather than waste that time, energy and money on something that might not work, the first thing I always recommend to my patients suffering with fatigue is to find out where their hormone and adrenal imbalance is. With that valuable information, and we can get that from a simple test that you can do at home, you're going to be playing hit and miss with all sorts of natural and pharmaceutical treatments, hoping you find the right one for you. But if you really want to know what's going wrong in your body, then here's the answer. You may never have heard of saliva hormone testing before, but I can tell you that it is a very scientific and valid way to test your level of hormones from a sample of your saliva. It is endorsed by the World Health Organization and can give you the information that you need to take charge of your health. so I won't go into any more detail about it now. But if you simply enter your details below, you will get access to all the information that you need to make a decision about whether you want to know exactly where your hormones are at. This is vital health information and your doctor and naturopath is not likely to tell you about, and with your own personal hormone profile, you'll be able to have a tailor-made plan for addressing the imbalances. So I certainly hope I can help you find the answers to your health problems. Thanks.